Hoo boy. Another morning is here. The playoff beard is a day older, and we are rolling right along on the Martin. I was good at this yesterday. Martin Morning Report. Welcome in on a Friday, February 16th. We've got a lot to get to. 5 fast things that you need to know in the world of KMA sports. First of all, we've got our second performance of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, it goes to Jacob McGargill. Of course it does. Jacob McGargill, the outstanding Shenandoah wrestler, is into the semifinals. He will be the first state medalist since 2009. When who did it? Who? It's a trivia question that we will answer at the end of this thing. But last night, a 15-0 tech fall, advancing him to the semifinals. And what else can you say? It was pure domination. He was slamming people. And he was doing all the things that Jacob McGargill does. He was not allowing any points. When you don't allow points, you win. And Shenandoah, as mentioned, now has a state semifinalist, and it is Jacob McGargill. All right, number 2, we got some video analysis today. Excited to welcome in another Baldy breakdown. Sorry, Brian Baldinger, but we're going to break down some video here. Let's see if we can turn this and get this set up. What we just actually pulled up. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's get this. Let's get in here real tight here, okay? Let's take a look. Owen Laughlin is wrestling in his state's quarterfinal yesterday. Good little scramble here. Let's see. Okay, Owen going to work. Oh, back points. Oh, he's pinned. What are we doing? Where are we at? Where is everybody? Nothing. Okay, well, maybe, you know what Owen thinks? Let's do it again. Oh, back points. A pin. It's a pin. It's nothing. It's what are we doing? We're at the state tournament. How can we do this? How can we mess that up? What is going on here? Oh my gosh. I don't get it. I saw that for the first time last night when I got home from Van Meter. Let me look at the camera. I don't understand. We have 2 officials out there. 2 officials, 2 pins. At least give me some back points. At least give me a 2. What's going on here? How does this happen? How does this happen in a high-stakes matchup like that? Unbelievable. I'm still not over that one. Every time I watch it, I get very angry. We're going to move on, though, to number 3. Still alive. There are a bunch of still alive. Owen's still alive. In Class 1A, there are 31 KMA landers still going today. 2A, there are 21. 3A, there are 6. And there are these state semifinalists. We already mentioned Jacob McGargill. Also, Jacob McGargill's opponent will be trainers Danny Kinsella, who is on into the semifinals at 150 pounds as well. A Glenwood duo, Mason Kohler at 215, who tied the single-season school record for pins with his pal, C.J. Carter from Glenwood, who had a great career there as well. Matt Beam into his 3rd straight semifinal there at 132 pounds for Glenwood as well. The Underwood duo of Blake Allen, defending state champ at 138, and Maddox Nelson at 165 last year. Maddox Nelson, a little bit of a surprise run to the semifinals. Deep run there last year in Des Moines. And now, this year, no surprise. He's a dog. Nottoway Valley duo. Speaking of dogs, Ashton Honnold, dude is 215 pounds of pure, mean muscle. He's absolutely jacked, man. Every picture I see of him, he looks like he's just jacked up. Like he just did about 25 bench presses at 225 like I used to do in the day. Well, maybe not 25. Anyway, his pal, Trenton Warner, at 285 is also into the semifinals as well. Nottoway Valley, Underwood, Glenwood, all have 2 each in the semifinals. Corbin Rice into the semifinals for the first time for Logan Magnolia, 144-pounder, doing his thing. Caden Baxter working his way through the Western Iowa Conference, or the state tournament. He's actually beaten 2 Western Iowa Conference foes to get into these semifinals at 157 pounds. A little bit of bragging rights forever. He wants more. Weston Porter, the Lewis Central superstar freshman. What a match he had yesterday. And he gets the win. 106-pounder there in 3A. He's on to the semifinals too. And then you got Sergeant Bluff Luton's Bo Kudum as well. We're watching at 157 pounds. Those are your KMA Land State semifinalists. Nebraska wrestling yesterday. State wrestling tournament began in Omaha. 15 KMA landers are 2-0 and into the semifinals. 3 of them, still can't believe that with Laughlin. 3 of them are from Plattsmouth. Odin Anschutz, apologize if I said that wrong. Wesley Vick, Caleb Adkins, Orion Parker. That's 4. I said 3. There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them, my bad. Auburn's Owen, I just got back from Van Meter. Owen Rowell is in, Conestoga's Morgan Hench, and Maggie Feeney. Little known fact, Maggie Feeney, that's the sister of Emma Ebel, who was former Emma Feeney, and she knows a thing or two about state championships with trainer softball and with Falls City Sacred Heart volleyball as a head coach. Now Maggie Feeney looking for a state title. She's in the semis. Falls City's Wyatt Olberding is there. Johnson County Central's Jocelyn Prado is there. Of course she is. Louisville's Peyton Teal is there. Nebraska City's Michaela Vassar is there. Palmyra's Evelyn Bryan Aldrich is there. Famous wrestling name there in Palmyra, Brian Aldrich. Syracuse, Brock Goebel and Cy Peterson. So 2 Rockets are in the semifinals. And Weeping Waters, Libby Sutton is also into the semifinals. All right, number 5, we're moving to basketball. 9 area teams are moving on into district finals in the state of Iowa. Boys, 3 teams move to district finals in Nebraska. Girls, on the Iowa boys side, Kemper Catholic, no worries. Against South Hardin, 4 in double figures. They get the victory there. East Mills, 3 players in double figures, 17 straight wins as they handle Stanton. Lincoln Palmer led the way, 21 points, some of the best hair in all the business. Trainer, rollin', as they handle Red Oak. Carson Elwood, 16 points. He led 3 players in double figures. They're moving on to a district final against Van Meter. Underwood, also rolling. They had 4 players in double figures. They handled OABCIG. They're on to a district final. They're still undefeated. Bedford had 3 in double figures. They pull away from Southwest Valley last night and get a rematch with East Mills. Coon Rapids Bayards, low-scoring win over Audubon last night, led by a Cal Hayden, 21-11, double-double. They're on to the district final. Zaire Elkhorn Kimballton is also there, 28 points from Josh Nelson, outdueling the great Grady J of Riverside in a great battle there as Zaire EHK is moving on. Woodbine, another low-scoring game. They beat Tri-Center 51-49. Carson Kelly, somebody didn't tell him it was supposed to be a low-scoring game. He had 6 threes in that ball game and scored 18 points. And then finally, Yankee Christian from the Bluegrass Conference. They're on. They beat GMG, 23 points from Tyler Mahoney. On the girls' side, Elmwood Murdoch is into a district final. They are 1 win away from state. Tatum Backemeyer dropped 27 in a rout of Brownell Talbot. Johnson Brock, another win for them. Don't have any stats from that one, but salute to you, Eagles. Falls City Sacred Heart Gentry Lechtenberg had 20 as they rout Sterling. And that's it for number 5. And that's it for our Fast 5. It wasn't as fast as usually is. This is the longest Martin Morning Report ever, and I'm making it even longer because today, I got to tell you, we got 1A, 2A regional semifinal night in girls hoops in Iowa. 8 KMA land relevant games. 3 of those on our KMA entities. Stanton, St. Albert on KMA 960. Mount Air FM with me. Don't have to drive to Van Meter tonight, do I? Tabor, just a hop, skip, and a jump. That's on KMA FM. Xira EHK is at trainer, and we've got video of that. Oh, video. Dusty Scahill will be there. 7 other area teams also in action in those games. And then day 3 today of the Iowa State Wrestling Tournament. Follow Trevor Mater and Tate and Amy on Twitter, online, KMAland.com, on the air for reports. Then we got Missouri districts beginning, and Lathrop for Class 1 teams, Excelsior Springs for Class 2, and more, of course, from the Nebraska State Wrestling Tournament. We'll have it all tomorrow in the Martin Morning Report. We'll have it all online, KMAland.com. Have a great Friday, and try to figure out what they were looking at. Owen Laughlin, 2 pins in 1 match. Have a great, great day.